Into the end here, back for another game. This hand is not great, so I'm going to redraw this. This hand is a little bit better. At least turn 3, turn 4, I can assemble a fairly good offensive package, assuming that my opponent doesn't play an aggressive deck. If he plays a red-black symbol here, power here, that spells bad news. Against really fast and aggressive decks, I typically just play Bartholo out there as a blocker, and that's not great. Ooh, wow. Now the question is, am I better off playing the unblockable, or am I better off playing the lifesteal? The only reason I'm thinking is because I have another lifesteal unit. Otherwise, I would always choose lifesteal. But this is a tough one. I think flying is essentially unblockable anyway. So against these colors, I think a 4/4 flyer is essentially the same as being unblockable. So I think this is fine. Oh, he didn't attack. I think he made a mistake. I think he meant to attack. I think he just skipped past his attack. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well this sucks because I don't have a land drop. I'm gonna attack him. And then I'm gonna play Bartholo with the intention of sacking him to draw 2 cards next turn. So I'm not gonna block it. I'm hoping this will bluff him and he's attacking anyway. Yeah, I'll take 4. If I don't draw a land, I'm just gonna sack this and hope to draw one. So I'm not winning like this. Let's take a look. Let's get the torch out of his hand. Let's attack 2. So what I'll do next turn is I'm not gonna sack it now because even if I play a land, I can't do anything with it. I'll wait for his turn, block the 4/5, and then sack. Mitigate 4 damage and hopefully get a land for next turn. They both do 4 damage, but this thing has a nice effect when he hits me. So I would rather block this one. If only I had this in my opening hand, that would have been fantastic. But I still don't have a land, and I'm gonna die very quickly if I don't draw another one. Alright, how greedy do I want to be? Because I can play Inspire, hope to get a land, and then play the Enforcer. Or I can just play the Enforcer, silence one of these things. But I feel like playing the Enforcer is pointless because it can't block it. Well, actually that's not true, it can block this. It'll mitigate 4 damage, and I'll take 8. Whereas if I Inspire, I miss, then what I can still do is block and sack. And just hope that I can play out the harsh rule fast enough. But he's got burn spells in his hand for sure. I feel like the only way I can possibly win this game is if I get into, if I Inspire into a land. So, because playing the Enforcer is not going to keep me alive. So let's do that. This is I think this is the best way to play to my ult. Yeah, keep going, I guess. Nope. So this is a perfect example of my issues with games with lands. I've drawn quite a few cards in this game, and I'm not able to do what my deck is meant to do because I never drew the land that I needed. This is actually the 6th game I've recorded. I've only uploaded 3 so far, and this is the 6th. That's because game number 4 and number 5 I lost the same way. I got stuck on 2 lands in one game, and I got stuck on 3 lands another game for about 6 turns, and I lost both of them horribly. And once again, this is quite painful. So let's say GG. Let's not waste any more of his time. And let's play another one. I know that some people swear by Seek Power, and to me, unless you have very high color requirements, there's no difference between playing Seek Power or just playing a couple extra lands in the deck. And I'm playing 27, so I think that number is fine because my deck kicks in, and I think my deck functions at 4, and I think 27 power sources to try to get to 4 lands shouldn't have been that hard. Alright. This is the hand that I'm dealt. Let's see what it does. Okay. I played the second monument because it comes into play depleted, so this is the safest way to play a 3-drop next turn. Okay. So the question then is, which one do I play? These colors imply Armory. I feel like whatever I play, he's just going to play a Sword of Icaria and kill it next turn. Oh, actually, I can't play this. Never mind. I don't have an option. I was going to play Bartholo first because if he plays a Sword of Icaria, it'll trade. Whereas with the Silverwing Familiar, he'll just kill it and keep his sword. Torching is a good sign. That means he doesn't have a sword, or he's not playing that deck. Now what do I do? I think I'll play Bartholo's. What I could have done also was played the Inspire first and see what I draw, and then if I have to, I can play the Justice Sigil instead to play Bartholo's. Wow, he just used a lot of spells to try to get rid of these units. That's very good for me. Okay. I could play this, or I could play Inspire. I think I'll just attack him for 2 first. And I'll play the Alchemist. The reason I play the Alchemist instead of doing both Inspire and Silverwing is because the Silverwing is only 1 damage, and the Alchemist is 3. And the Alchemist has Revenge, so I'm not too worried about removal spells, which was coming because otherwise he wouldn't have spent last turn using Slay on my Aegis. So now let's use Inspire, see what I get. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm playing the Dark Wisp with the intention of devouring it. I think against this deck, I'd rather just have more cards in my hand. Doing 1 damage at a time doesn't seem great. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be needing this to chump block anything. Yeah. So let's just draw more cards. So he's also got kind of a value deck, but he's lost a lot of value using multiple spells to kill 2 of my units. So I feel like I'm ahead in the game there, but he does have a sizable threat in play. Alright. I'm not worried anymore. I have a even better threat than his. Oh. It can't attack. Oh, this is brutal. Now I give him an opportunity to kill it. That was a mistake. And it's a sign that I'm getting a little too tired. And the sleepiness is getting to me, perhaps. But he's doing a whole lot of nothing. Wow. Well, he's trying something big. He's got, what, 3 copies of Inspire? No, 2. Whatever the next unit he draws is going to get +2/+2. He didn't attack me. Is that because he's intending to chump block? I'm not going to run the other hammer out there, I don't think. Because this one's good enough. Unless he's going to block and torch it. I'll play this because it is pretty safe against Harsh Rule, and I would like to put the hammer on this next turn. I don't want to put all my eggs into the single basket. Ouch. Crap, I can't target it. This won't kill it. And when he draws his Mactos again, it'll be a 10-10. That's problematic. Well, I'm gonna take the 7. I don't care about the life, but I'm actually worried about how to kill this thing. Sabotage? Do I need? I don't need 7 mana because I'm not using Harsh Rule this turn. So let's take a look at his hand. That's very good. Very good rip. So I guess the only way to race at this point is to make this a 10-10 and just try and kill him in 2 turns and force the chump block out of him. Unfortunately, if Magdos is on top of his deck, it will come back as a 10-10 and it will block this profitably, which is too bad. But if he doesn't have any, if he misses for 2 turns, then I have a pretty good shot at winning this game. Oh, he's waiting for me. Sorry guys, very, very tired here. I didn't realize that was waiting on me. I thought it was him deciding if he wants to block or not. Oh no. I mean, this is fine, but he just basically effectively gained 7 life, which means I can't kill him on this attack. So at least the 5/5 went to the sword. So well, that's still okay. His sword can't kill my 10-10. Wait, can I? Annihilate can't kill anything in his deck. So he has to pretty much chump block here, I think. And I'm at 55, so I'm pretty safe. If he does draw Magdos again, and it's going to be a 5/5 because his Icaria triggers went into the sword and went into the artisan here. So I'm not afraid of Magdos, and I also have a silence in my hand. So, hey, unless he draws a removal spell. With 4 mana though, what can he play? He can play a chump blocker. But I can kill the chump blocker. He doesn't know that, but I can kill the chump blocker and finish him off. So this game is locked. Yep, he can't play anything else. And I'll just go ahead and put him out of his misery. My opponent's deck is pretty sweet. Well, I mean, it's just Armory, but he added Magdos to the deck, giving it a little bit more late game staying power, which I like. I like that deck a lot. In fact, I actually have a version of his deck sitting right here called Smuggler's Revenge, which is one of my pet decks from before the expansion. I've updated this deck with cards from the expansion, and I will do a deck tech and play some games with it next time. Thanks for watching.